Hello everyone and welcome to Rimworld. Welcome back, I should say, as we watch Ica and now Bone Dragon harvesting some corn. Much needed food for the colonists, though not particularly useful for our wargs. The food, the long pork is starting to run low. We may need to encourage some hostilities with our neighbours to restock our warg larder in the very, very near term. Now, as for the rest of the colony, we have got many jobs on the go. We're starting to flesh out this little area over here. Once that's done, I will be breaking in through this point after finishing this wall, and then we should be able to get the doors in place, the vents in place, and we will be losing these two coolers. Now, on the surface, that might be a bad thing, but we've got the coolers here. We will have a cooler there. We will also have coolers down here, and a lot of this heat will be spread out across the rest of the colony, so it should manage itself. We will have to keep a close eye on it during heat waves, just as a precaution. The first heat wave we really see, especially during one of the long summer periods on this world. Again, we've got an elliptical orbit, so our summers is much longer than might be expected, and gets far hotter besides. But generally speaking, it shouldn't be too terribly bad. Now, down hither, let's have a quick look around. It looks like the hydroponics, or rather the grow lights, are currently turned off because probably the rest period for the plants, I imagine. How's everyone doing? Let's have a quick recap. Currently, Dark Aavak is going to be doing a little bit of cooking. Let's have a look at his bio. 13 in shooting, 11 in melee, 12 in construction, 12 in cooking, 14 in animals, of course, 13 in medical. Not too bad overall. We're only focusing on the items that he's particularly interested in, though. Lady Wolfheart, getting quite good with medical. Social is really high, 13. That's actually very, very impressive. And, you know, getting up there with melee. Also decent at constructing. Though doesn't have a passion for it, is doing enough of it to continue to raise their skill. As for Evil Friend, doing all right with crafting. I mean, 8 is what I would consider... I mean, it's an employable professional, but it isn't a professional yet. You're certainly not an apprentice, but you're not quite there. People are probably not seeking you out for your amazing ways. But you know, if someone was going to a shop and they saw engraved on the side of an item, Evil Friend, they'd be like, oh yeah, no, that's okay. I've heard good enough things that I'd be willing to make a purchase. But they're not going to be seeking out the Evil Friend originals, not yet. Artistic 8, much the same. Your art would pass, but galleries are not going to be banging down the door of Noble's Rest in order to get their hand on an Evil Friend original that would cause the nobility from distant star systems to visit this world in order to get a rare glimpse at one of your masterwork paintings. Social, though, getting up to 11, pretty nice, and shooting of 12 is, you know, quite nice, honestly. Anything above 12 is generally getting into a very, very good territory. For example, Ica's plant. Ica is a master planter. Well done. I mean, master farmer. I like the word master planter, though. You plant things masterfully. You know exactly how far between each crop you need to drill the hole. Exactly how much soil should be atop each budding seed for the optimal growth. Well done, Ica. Where would it be without you? You're actually getting okay with cooking is somewhat familiar. The chance of you causing food poisoning is a little bit lower. It's certainly low enough that I'm not going to worry as much having you do food, but I really kind of want you to do a bit more. I'm going to pop that up to a 3. I want you to learn, because right now, when Dark Aavak is down, the colony starves or just gets really sick and acute instances of food poisoning, and that can't be good. But you're okay with mining, actually, of your other skills. Everything else, honestly, not particularly good. Not particularly good. I'm gonna be blunt with that one. Bone Dragon. Good with melee. Doesn't surprise me. Brawler. You are an expert melee combatant with some expert melee weapons, i.e. your fists, which are not entirely human anymore. Crafting of 11. Nice. Getting up there. You're a very skilled professional, so Evil Friend has a bit to learn from you. Planting, only on an 8, but, you know, that's still good. It's an employable professional. You're nowhere near Ica's level, and you might not be there for very, very, very long, but a very long while, rather. But, you know, you're there now. Pepster. Pepster has a very good spread of skills. decent or intellectual, not even particularly interested. You just get it. You don't solve math problems in your spare time. But you know, when someone flashes a formula at you, you don't see the formula. You see the answer. It just is in your mind. Or at least for basic formulas. If someone's like throwing, you know, standard deviation at you, you have to pause and think a little bit, but you can still do that in your head. Very skilled professional. Well done. Social, I mean, you've got a bit of an interest. You like these things called humans. You just don't quite understand them yet. But you've got a significant familiarity. That's not bad. You're budding. Animals, yeah, okay. Melee at 12 is very nice, and shooting at 11 also very nice, and construction at 11 as well. Now, in terms of health, let's have a quick look through here. I mean, Dark Aavak is as good as a human could be right now. I mean, there's room for improvement, but definitely in very good health. Lady Wolfheart, still got that bite scar. It's aching. It never stops aching. That's why you're always in a bit of a bad mood. But, you know, manipulation 94, we can fix that one with time. Evil friend, you've got a death acidifier. I don't think I can even take that out of you, unfortunately. Maybe I can. I wonder. Can I remove the death acidifier? No. The only way to remove the death acidifier is for you to die and for it to trigger. And then it removes itself along with the rest of your gear. Which would be very, very sad. We'll go ahead and have a quick look at what area is revealed. Oh, nothing we need to be concerned about. Ica. Ica has seen better days. Though he might not be able to see them as well anymore, considering one of his eyes is missing. Bitten out. Well, you know, it happens. Left middle toe also destroyed, and right middle finger bitten off. We can fix all of these. It's going to be an expensive job to fix Ica, but it's going to be glorious when you are fixed. Dark Aavak will be very impressed when you've got that much metal in you. Bone Dragon, right eye, cut scar. That's... I mean, you didn't lose the eye, but that is a nasty cut scar there. Oof. Efficiency at 22. We need to replace that eye. It's that simple. We also need to replace this leg. The Power Claw, pinnacle of technology. Dark Aavak is probably a little bit envious of that one. Left big toe, lost a frostbite. We've got a. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to replace both legs, which, you know, again, expensive, and an eye. So much like Ica, it's gonna be a while before we can fix you up, but you know, we'll get there. Pepster, your left arm was destroyed. That's a big shame. It's gonna be affecting your ability to aim, because that does play off manipulation quite a lot. But you know, we can fix that one. You're actually one of the cheaper colonists to fix. We should be able to get everything done for you that needs to be done relatively easily. We'll see how that one goes, but we will get there. Now, what I would like to do... oh, disease flu. Yoko has got the flu. Okay, then Yoko, you need to immediately go home. No, you don't need to be out and about. That being... actually, you haven't got liver, kidneys, heart, and... We need to improve your organs, we really do. We need to improve those organs so that your immunity starts to rise. But let's make sure that Yoko remains in Macabre. How is Siphon doing? Let's have a look at Siphon. Siphon's left eye was cut out, but that's fine. Just gives you a battle scar. Let's have a look at Yoko. Yeah, it's okay. Yoko, you should just chill out for now. Are you going to go rest in here? You are. And Dark Aavak is immediately going to tend you. Whatever he's doing, he's going to stop it right now in order to tend you. Why? Oh, it's the only medicine we've got. Okay, I was about to be offended on Yoko's behalf that you're using herbal meds. This is why I've disabled pharmacy. But no, that is fair. Okay, but that is all of our animals. I believe all of our animals... all of our colonists. I believe all of our animals are actually healthy. I do recall that one of them did have a little bit of an issue with the plague, but that has been resolved. The plague is no more. And you have a burn scar. Fire-burned Mueller, scorching her right eye. I mean, at least you didn't lose the eye. It still functions, though probably not at peak efficiency, but still... It's functional, and that's all we can hope for right now. But okay, we've got a lot of jobs to do about the colony. I hope that recap was useful. A couple of people have been asking for a bit of a review of the peeps, and so I hope that has sated your curiosity. Now, I do want to fill in a wall. I would like some slate blocks up there if I can. Let's go ahead and just grab some structures. I'm going to fill this area in one brick at a time, so that it dissuades people from trying to sap their way through. This is going to be a long project, and I'm going to be adding it a single single brick, not blick, every now and then. Oh my lord, it's already started. I'm already tripping over my tongue. Nevertheless, we will spend a little while just getting these walls in place and generally popping things where they need to be popped. And I shall bring it back when there is more to report. Oh dear. Very little time has passed. It's still the 6th of Jugas, but we've got an infestation. This is both a blessing and a curse. Giant insects are tunneling towards you. They will break through in a few seconds and plant hives. The hives will spawn more insects and more hives. You don't want the insects to infest this whole area. Destroy the hives, but beware. The bugs will defend their home. You know what? That's fine. I don't mind. I absolutely don't mind. This is fine for now. We're going to cancel these. That is good. Now, where are the rest? Oh, that's a lot of hives, though. Alright. That is a lot of hives. Now, they will easily be able to spread all the way down here. So we do need to clear this out. But, all things said and done, that's not a terrible problem for us. In fact, that may actually work to our advantage. I am going to need to make sure that I've got... the guns are going to need to be turned on. We're going to immediately deal with this problem. We need the meat. Insect meat, much like human meat, is suitable for our wargs. So let's activate the guns as a priority. I'm going to want my animals to remain indoors. Macabre for Siphon and Yoko. And Comrade Donkey, you can be... Well, do you even know how to haul? You do not yet know how to haul, Comrade Donkey. Let's get you trained in that one. But the rest can stay in the ranch. There we go. Let's get everything going. Evil Friend, thank you very much. All the guns are on. Critical alert, major break risk. Lady Wolfheart isn't best pleased with life right now. Cooked cannibalism, yes. Recreation unfulfilled. There we go. Recreation is going up. Mood is going to start improving. Minor pain and ratty apparel. These problems are not easy for us to fix, but at the very least, I can make sure you're not in a awful mood for the coming fight. Now let's make sure that everyone is properly equipped. Dark Aavak does not have his masterwork bow. Let's go and equip that one, please. Lady Wolfheart, you've got a heavy submachine gun. Evil Friend, the same. Ica, the same. Bone Dragon. Bone Dragon has got Bone Dragon's fists. And Pepster has a heavy submachine gun. Okay. Now then, for this one, Evil Friend, we're probably going to be fighting close up, I'm going to guess. Dark Aavak, have you got a shield belt on you right now? I wouldn't be too surprised if you had a melee weapon. No, you don't. Okay. Well, that's fine then. With that, I think we should generally be okay. What are you equipped with? We need to get everyone assigned for soldier. Every single person needs to be equipped for war. Go ahead, equip yourselves as best you can. We'll see how they equip. Lady Wolf has grabbed a bunch of disparate items. We're not going to be able to do anything with those Ambrosia Sprites. They'll die where they are right now. Let's have a quick watch as people equip the best things they can for this fight. I'm not going to micromanage it at this point. I'm going to allow them to wear what they want. Dark Aavak, you're going to wear nothing. Is this how you want... Are you making a statement? Ah, the rest of them can have armor. I don't need armor. My body is armor. I have embraced the purity of steel. Okay, fair enough. Pepster seems to be coming along with you, and as does Evil Friend. They are taking a leaf out of your book. I mean, well, Evil Friend's wearing some armor. You're wearing an Eltex vest, so that you're even more capable of using your silence. Everyone's wearing a little bit of armor, just a bullet vest. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you're going up against insects. It's not going to stop a lot of the damage that they can do, but it is going to help out a little bit. Okay. Lady Wolfheart, though, not leaving anything to chance. I don't blame you, frankly. Not even slightly. Now then, Evil Friend, how fast are you on your feet? Let's have a quick recap. How quickly do you move? 3.58 tiles. I'm going to need... Definitely going to want Yoko and Siphon not following for war. Good, good, good. Alright, Dark Aavak. Let's get you down here. Evil Friend. Let's get you down there as well. I'm going to have Bone Dragon. Want you holding this door. The rest are not going to have to move out until later. Ooh, wait. We have an opportunity. An opportunity has presented itself. Okay. All right. I like this. Lady Wolfheart. Can we get you to grab the incendiary launcher? There we go. Major alert risk. Yes, I know. It's fine. Lady Wolfheart's gonna have fun. No, evil friend. Oh, you fool. Get back over there. That could have made everything go a little bit awry there. Evil friend about to jump the gun. But if we can drop this this flame right bang smack in there, it's gonna be grand. Let's get you to the side. There we go. Right, I want you to move up. All three of you, hold fire. Let's get into a good position. Now, Lady Wolfheart, you can. Right on that hive, yes. Evil friend, move back. I want to let Lady Wolfheart take the shot. Right, now you guys can fire at will. Let's see how this goes. Direct hit, perfect. Right, bail. Get down. And out quickly. Move. Dark Aavak can lure them. Dark Aavak, get over there. You're actually faster than the insect. And let's get through. Move. Right. Dark Aavak, gonna need you over here for a moment. Right, everyone else, retreat. Lady Wolfheart, need you to go and grab your SMG, which you left right there. Okay, go grab that. Ica, going to want you over here now. Let's get everyone in position. Pepster, over here as well, please. The turrets are ready. They will defend you for the most part. Dark Aavak, take a shot if you can. Keep them interested. Okay, they're on their way, actually. I could drop a stun. Are they immune to stuns? No, there we are. There we go. Mega Scarab, female. To shoot you. Okay, interesting. So, if I hover over this, does it give me different shots? Okay. So, shot by Dark Aavak, 91%. There's two there. The Mega Spider is the easier one to hit. I don't necessarily want you to engage just yet. Keep on the move. Now, the fire, if we could get it to hit a hive, this would make this job so much easier. Alright, go for a shot then, Dark Aavak. Go for whichever one. You've got a 78 there. Only a 34. Go for the Mega Spider. Take the shot. Good. Stun the Scarab. Now. Alright, move. You don't want to be here anymore. You just wanted to slow them down. Did I actually connect? You did connect. Where did you hit? Right front leg. Nice. Slow them down. That farmer is fully healed. Good. Alright, evil friend. Let's move you into position. Bone Dragon. Let's get you in position. Good. Keep on the move now. Keep moving. Ica, what the dickens? Where were you and why were you there? Okay, you're going to go up through this way. It's the only way that I'm going to be able to keep you safe. Let's keep on the move. Dark Aavak's going to try and lead them up to the turrets. Ica, if they follow you, they're going to have to go through a lot of turrets in order to get there. So it should be okay. Lady Wolfheart's almost in position to gather her weapon. Good. Alright, Lady Wolfheart, want you going up around. You can head over there. Ica's on his way up. Alright, Dark Aavak. Get into position, take a couple of shots. There we go. The turrets are engaging. Fantastic. Okay, you've got a 39% chance, but that's fine. Just take the shots if you can take them. You still actually hit. Well done. Keep it up. They're slowing down quite fast. There we go. I'm going to need a stun on the fastest movers. And then I'm going to want you up there. Get the stun in. Good. Turrets are engaging. As are the colonists. Alright. Ica, gonna need you to keep on going through and also close that bloody door. Yikes. That could have been bad. Right then, let's watch the fray. They are going to take out a couple of the turrets, and there's nothing we can do about that. I'm going to need you to stun this one if you could. Drop the stun. And withdraw a little. Lady Wolfheart, move up behind. Let's get you over there, please. Because that insect is going to be coming around the corner in a moment. Ica, did the door close? Hopefully it will. Let's get you on the move. There's a lot of nastiness coming our way. An awful lot of nastiness coming our way. Actually, I need Dark Aavak to drop another stun. Go for it. Take him down. Good. And another one, please. Take him down. Good. Now, Meteorite. Compacted steel. Oh, nice. Okay, it's going to drop right by there. If only it would drop on top of the scarabs. That would have been grand, but alas. Right. Drop some pain on it. I'm going to have to push the limit here if I want to take it out. Bone Dragon should be able to handle this. You guys may need to withdraw. Or just focus fire as much as you can. Dark Aavak, I need you to advance. Lady Wolfheart, advance. Is it down? It's dead. Okay. Draw back. Wow. The defenses here don't actually matter, ultimately, because we're not gaining cover from them. Withdraw if you can. Dark Aavak, I am going to need that stun right now. There we go. Good work. We've got a bunch of Mega Scarabs coming our way. Mega Spiders, rather. They are wounded. We might be better off just retreating for now, where possible. Bone Dragon is slowed. Had a bite to the neck, my lord. Now, we can duck behind quite a few different doors to slow this. I was really hoping that these cannons would be able to do a bit of a better job here, but doesn't look like it's going to be the case for us. Lady Wolfheart, march forward. We're just going to make our stand here. Good shot there. Try and focus fire if you can. Attack this one. Bone Dragon. You... Undraft draft. There we go. I just want you to hang tight and deal with it when it happens. Move forward. Well done. This is going to be a nasty fight. This is sincerely going to be a nasty fight. We have not done enough damage. Bone Dragon's is going to take a lot of hits here. The base turrets are engaging, though. That is going to be a big help for us. Right, I no longer want that Mega Spider prioritized. It's already gone down, as has that one. This one is still up, though. Bone Dragon, focus your fire. Lady Wolfheart, focus your fire. We need to be clever about this. I am going to push the limit. Stun this Mega Spider. Thank you. Okay. We've exceeded the normal amount of neural heat. It's a bad time, but dead in 11 hours. You've got a lot of cuts and scrapes. Hopefully we can finish this fight. Good. Let's move you over. Dark Aavak, move over as well. Quickly. We're going to have to handle this fast. There we are. It's down. Good. Got a couple more on their way. They will probably die when this explodes. Now, once again, we need you to focus fire. Bone Dragon is going to have to move soon. Ica, are you on your way up? Let's get you up there. Take the shot. Well done. Dark Aavak. Going to want... yeah, we're going to want another stun. Take out the Mega Spider for now. Focus all fire. Otherwise, on this, we've exceeded the neural heat again. Keep it down. Well done. Another one down. Dark Aavak is, yeah, overload going on right now. He's quite overloaded. Can't do anything more for now. We've lost a lot of material here. Right, Bone Dragon is down. Dark Aavak. Rescue Bone Dragon. Get Bone Dragon out of here. Oh, that is a terrible way to go. That is an awful way to go, Dark Aavak. That is like ultra bad. Okay, wait. Forbidding this door. And you are instead going to give... Which one's the best bed? Normal, 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 good, normal. Okay, well, in your bed it's going to be. It's now a medical bed. Stop what you're doing. Draft. Rescue him. Go. Get out of there. Move quickly. It's going to be a bit of a nasty fight. Hopefully the rest of the turrets engage. It looks like they are going to. Okay, get down here. Get in position. Join the fight. We've lost all of our turrets so far, bar the two that are still engaged with the enemy. This has been a heck of a fight. We'll see how badly off Bone Dragon is in a moment. Now, these turrets were basically left as decoys to split up the hive. Right, well done. We absolutely now need you to eliminate everything else needs to die. Bone Dragon, let's have a look at you. Dead in 7 hours. You haven't lost anything, though. Dark Aavak, please tend. Good, you're tending immediately. Let's have a look. Honestly, yeah, we need you to make a move. Go, go, go. Let's get up there. We need to clear out those hives before anything else happens. Let's allow everything to be collected. Now, some of them will be able to get back up in a moment. Once Dark Aavak is taken care of Bone Dragon, I'm going to have Dark Aavak go through and eliminate the survivors. Also, all of this beetle jelly is going to be available to us. There we go. You should be fine, Bone Dragon. Siphon is going to keep you company. Couldn't ask for a better nurse to watch over you. All right. Need everything eliminated. Oh, you're quite far back, aren't you? Let's move you up, shall we? Let's just eliminate everything in here, please. One hive after the next, after the next, after the next. Get up there. Go here. Need everything eliminated. Please don't shoot over them. Go for the one. Oh, okay, fine. You move up a little bit then. You two, go for this one, please. Let's try and remove these as fast as we can. Well done. Next up. That was a lot of hives, and we cannot afford for even a single one of them to hatch anymore. Right, move into position. From here, you should be able to eliminate everything that's left. Well, actually, mostly. These two are going to be out of your range for a little bit, but it's fine. Just keep it up. Well done. Okay, 2 to the top and 2 to the bottom. There we are. You two, take this out. Actually, let's move forward, shall we? There's no need for you to be so far back. You can easily just eliminate them like this. There we go. And that is how you deal with a hive without having to resort to cheesy tactics. They are not the game enders that many people see them as. I think their reputation is significantly worse than the reality of the situation. Now, on your way back, could you please grab as much insect jelly as you can carry? May as well not waste the time. You will not haul it. Really? You won't haul it? Oh, outside allowed area, of course. That's fair enough. Okay, well, let's make sure that everyone is allowed outside. Bone Dragon doesn't need to be. You just grab whatever you can. There we go. Just take as much back as you can. That's a lot of food there. And we've got a lot of other things besides. Right, what's Dark Aavak up to right now? Feeding Yoko. That is fair. Let's make sure that Yoko's okay. How is Yoko's health doing? Immunity 31, flu minor. Okay, after that, I want you to start eliminating the everything. In fact, I'm going to give hunting orders to all of the surviving insects. And who is going to have hunting on their schedule? We've got pretty much everyone with a little bit of it. I'm going to give Dark Aavak after this. Full hunting. You go out, just do what you want with the remainers. Also down here as well. Oh, so some of them did go through. Got taken out by the traps. This is why you have traps down your main like escape corridors rather than like putting them everywhere. Because honestly, they're a little bit cheesy if you've got them everywhere. Dark Aavak's actually going to haul the bodies in as well. All right. Well, that's fine by me, I suppose. All right, there we go. Now that that's the case, I am going to move Bone Dragon, though. Let's have a look at you. How are you doing? Actually, well, yeah, well, we are going to move Bone Dragon, although the good bed is good for Bone Dragon to have. As much as I was saying, amazing guard. If Dark Aavak instructs Cypher not to let anyone harm Bone Dragon while he's in the quote-unquote hospital, then Bone Dragon will be safe. But Cypher... Look, animals make a mess. It's just a natural animal thing that's going to happen. So we don't want someone who could get infections to be there. We want to move them out of there if possible. And sure, if you want to eat some delicious noms, by all means. We are going to switch everyone to the worker group, though. And in fact, Bone Dragon, you do need to be on best quality. Same as everyone else, really. Really. If you want to eat it, it's up to you. It does taste delicious, but understand, know where it came from is all I'm saying. You know, that's all you got to do. Everyone should start to recover now. That was an interesting engagement. It was fun to do. And like I said, insects really aren't the game enders that they're kind of made out to be. You just need to manage where they're going to spawn, if you can. Don't allow them to just pop up everywhere, because that is going to cause you problems. If they pop up in the middle of a tight area that you've designed that's perfectly fine for your colonists to wander around in, that might not be ideal for you to fight in. In fact, that can sometimes be really bad to fight in. So do bear that in mind. But overall, I don't think insects are to be as feared as they seem to be most of the time. Now, what's Dark Aavak up to? Dark Aavak's going to go to sleep. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's give Evil Friend a work order to hunt then. Evil Friend, if you want to take care of some things, you are more than welcome to. We are also going to need to repair these, and by repair I mean replace, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, it's a thing that has to happen. We can also, well, we'll leave them turned on for now because they could wake up at any moment. That would be an issue. We really do need them to be brought in though. Days, Evil Friend. Drat. Cooked cannibalism. Really? What? Can't you just let that go? My lord, man. You have them eat one person and it's just wine, wine, wine for the rest of time. My goodness. But with that said and done, I'm going to get everything cleaned up and I shall bring you back if something even more interesting happens. So, see you in a little bit. And welcome back. As you can see, we've managed to clean up more or less all of the insect corpses. Now, some of them are already rotting, though some of them have just been taken down there, despite not actually being fouled yet. It's probably because only Dark Aavak and the Wargs have access to that room, so I'm going to have Dark Aavak. Ideally, can I move that? No, I can't. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, well, Dark Aavak, your job for now is to just butcher all of these corpses for as long as you can. Now, I've got a little bit of a concern that I'm not going to have enough room for the meat in here. So, in addition to allowing insect corpses in here, for the time being, I'm also going to allow insect meat in there as well. That should help out with this. But you may notice we have a shuttle arrival. Evil Friend, where are you, mate? You're just going to bed. No, you're not. Actually, you're taking Vent to the shuttle. Let's get Vent on that shuttle and get our prize. Now, we've got a lot of people laid up at the moment. There has been a lot of tantruming. It has been a while. It has been a very, very difficult couple of days, honestly. Hopefully, we'll be able to get these sorted out a little bit. Now, we've got a new quest on its way. We've got 1 day left to accept it. Travel to Noble Rest. He is being followed by mechanoids and wants your help using signals to draw them towards Noble's Rest. If you do, mechanoids will arrive. Activate a site nearby to harass you. There's a military staging area guarded by 4 tribespeople that will launch raids on you every 25 days. Also, there's a cluster of hostile mechanoid structures, and there may be an unknown threat. This site will remain until we destroy it. We'll get an Eltex helmet and 30 goodwill. That would be enough to take us from hostile with the Empire to allied. That is a big, big upgrade for us. Again, now that the way that the Empire works has changed, there's no particular reason for us to continue being hostile with them. I do believe we've got Vent on the shuttle. If so, we can launch it. Yes, let's launch this now. Whomp. There we go. Fantastic. Completed a quest. We've got the Psychic Soothe Pulsar. There we are. Marvellous. Worth 600. Where is that dropping down? It dropped down right next to Evil Friend, actually. Evil Friend, if you could haul that for me, that would be grand. Let's have a quick look at what the Psychic Soothe Pulsar does, just as a reminder. I believe this effectively triggers a positive psychic event. Oh, Ike has decided to hide in his room. Very well. One use Broadwave Psychic Effector. The Psychic Pulse induces self-satisfying perpetual distortions, giving a temporary mood boost to everyone in the region. I mean, honestly, it might not be a bad one to use soon, to be perfectly honest. Let's go ahead and use the crematorium, though. Let's try and get as much of this place cleaned up as we can. Obviously, Dark Aavak is butchering the corpses that we have here. The crematorium will only butcher the corpses, the rotten corpses. Oh, no, we're actually bringing this one in. Evil Friend, for that reason, then, you go about doing other things. Can I actually have you haul this one? No, it must actually be rotten, then. Let's have a quick look. It's desiccated. Oh, it's a skeleton. Right. That makes sense. All right, that makes a lot of sense. It actually rotted out there. I thought that was just its chitin, but no, that is its skeleton. Very well. Well, that quest is done and dusted, and Iker is currently hiding in his room. Dark Aavak is almost finished butchering all of the insects. And at this point, The wargs will have meat for a while, because this meat is not going to be used for anything else. So honestly, in a way, insects are actually a pretty good resource for our particular colony. Ambrosias have sprouted. Another ambrosia sprout. We're not going to be able to do anything with it, so we'll just leave that there to decay. Now, we're going to need a good number of components to take care of everything. Also, I need to downgrade everyone's hauling orders, because unfortunately we had to have those quite high up in order to get everything sorted. I've increased the wardening skill a little bit. This primarily because we are actually having some problems with our wardening at the moment. People are not getting fed. It's causing fights, and we need to deal with that. Could I please uninstall this and remove this and place it down at the bottom? This will be actually quite a nice little area at that point. That would actually be genuinely quite nice. Also, Lady Wolfheart, could you perhaps go and clean up that room? I don't want him having to be in a room that kind of has the echo of the stench of his own bile. That's a pretty rough way for Bone Dragon to rest and recuperate, let's be honest. It's going to take some time for him to completely rest as well. So, yeah, I think that's probably wise for us to get done now. Evil Friend is heading out to grab more odds and sods. Initial toxic buildup, that's fine. You can carry on with initial. Well, actually, let's see how far initial. 0.62, that's fine. And yours is 7.4. Well, I may need to get you... Well, actually, it's going down, interestingly enough. That's very, very curious. You were outside when that was going down. That was very strange. Nevertheless, we've got a fair old bit of work to do. And we need to get the blocks back in here, unfortunately. We had to cancel everything down when the attack came. So let's get those going and see what we can do with this little area. We've still got the odds and sods around the place to recover. Do we have much in the way of any blocks? We should have some granite. Granite, honestly, is one of the more difficult ones for us to gather right now, though. Well, that being said, honestly, granite and slate. Either or, really, for the most part. We should be fine with that. Which ones have we got the most of? We've got slate chunks. So, you know what? We're going to make our pitfall traps out of slate then for the time being. Let's just go ahead and replace these where we need them. At the choke points around the colony, here and there. There we go. I'll have a few down here as well. This is always a good one to get a choke point in because lots of animals seem to use this route. Here as well is a particularly nice little area to drop a couple of traps hither and yon. We do seem to have quite a lot of takers to this area. That should do quite nicely. I'm not going to bother trapping this area too actively. A little bit at the mouth there. Occasionally we'll get some insect visitors, I'm sure, but we are actually going to fill in a chunk of this, so we probably won't be seeing insects for quite a while. Now, with Ica up and about again, we should see food on the move. Dark Aavak, though, I'm sorry to interrupt your meditation again, but I do need you to start making more food. Let's get this all being made. Though people are going to insist on eating the insect jelly, and for the time being, I'm alright to let them. But this is a double-edged sword. Let's have a quick look. Somewhere impressive dining room. I'm fairly certain that insect jelly actually gives a mood boost. Let's have a quick gander in here. Because of the unique biological properties, it can nourish almost any creature and never rots. Jelly is stored and used as food for oversized insects. It's smooth, rich, and fulfills the recreation need of those who consume it. I mean, it's not a bad food, but I think it's probably one that we want to take off the regular meals restrictions. So let's go ahead. Regular meals no longer going to include insect jelly. Animal products, we no longer want insect jelly on regular meals. Let's have a look at the others as well. We've got regular luxury. I'm going to allow it to be in luxury. I'm going to say the insect jelly is allowed at that point as well. Though, that being said, maybe since it doesn't give any kind of mood boost as a meal, maybe we should actually keep it for something like emergency rations. Emergency rations already has it. Maybe just regular rations then, especially considering it can last forever. Sure, yeah, we'll pop it on just rations then for now, I think. That should actually be okay. Let's just check on our prisoners. They should be allowed, if we have a look at their health, it should let me know they're on the prisoner food restriction. Let's have a quick gander at that one. Prisoner, just meals. They don't get anything else. Nutrient-based meals or simple meals. Honestly, building a jail with a nutrient-based dispenser is going to take a lot of wardening jobs away, and a lot of the problem that our colony has had with people going berserk in the prison is because they don't get fed. If they can just walk up to the nutrient-based dispenser and get their own food, solves a lot of problems. And indeed, having our colonists able to do the same solves an equal amount of problems. But for now, let's just keep the jelly around. It's a pretty solid resource, all things considered. We do still need a few more things planted, but otherwise we should be okay. What are we growing in here? We're switching this one over to heal root. There we go. And now we will allow sowing. Now that all of that corn has been harvested properly. Running a little bit low on food stuff, though. A little bit concerned about that one. We'll have a little bit of a harvest before too long, but maybe I do need to consider switching over one more of my fields to produce hay grass. That might be worth our time. But with that done, we've got a lot of building jobs to be done. People are going to get to them with time. Everyone's kind of recovering from the last battle. We still need to repair all of these as well as build new. It's the 10th of August, just coming up towards midday, and I shall bring you back when there's something new to report. Welcome back. We have been visited by an exotic goods trader who are willing to take all of our insect jelly. I mean, as good as it is worth a lot of money. So I am more than happy to sell all of it in exchange to and the useless heart, the sign that once Dark Aavak was in fact human and weak like all the rest of them. No, we need to get rid of this evidence right now. Dark Aavak was born bionic naturally, or so the legends will say. But we can purchase a field hand. Now this is going to be a massive upgrade for Ica. Honestly, we could forgo the field hand and instead go for a bionic ear, but I think the field hand is going to be a better option. It is going to give a -8% to movement, which is, it's not great, certainly, but plant work speed 160%. For our main planter, this is going to be a huge, huge upgrade, and we'll also end up gathering a little bit of wealth that we can spend elsewhere, which I'm more than happy for. Now, Ica, where be ye? Now, if we have a quick look at Ica, if we scan down to plant harvest yield and plant work speed, 136%. That's partially due to manipulation and sight. The things aren't great for Ica overall, obviously. Left eye out and right middle finger bitten off, but we can fix the manipulation side. We are going to get rid of that right hand. Dark Aavak, I'm going to want you to be working on this one. Let's make sure that it is, in fact, you. Let's go for the operation. We want to install... What is it? Install the field hand. Where is install field hand? I don't see that yet. We may actually need to bring that in first, or someone might already be carrying. Yes, the Lady Wolfheart was already on the job. Thank you very much, Lady Wolfheart. Now, we should see install field hand on the right hand. This is going to be absolutely marvelous. Right, can you prioritize our operation? Lady Wolfheart, while you're here, can you please clean up? We're going to want this place nice and clean. Now, again, Ica's plant work speed is currently 136. And this is going to add 160% to that. So let's hope that this goes well. Now, we're not going to be able to see the exact result until Ica wakes up from it, assuming that the operation goes well. Let's keep our fingers crossed, everyone. It looks like it did. Let's have a quick gander. Manipulation is 0% because, you're unconscious, but it's fine. You've got a field hand. Now, for those of you who are wondering what a field hand is, A mechanical hand replacement, which is made to speed up the sowing and harvesting tasks of a farmer. Multiple telescoping finger-like protrusions can simultaneously harvest from several points on the same plant, or precisely sow several holes at once. It also has a general purpose manipulator. It is somewhat ungainly, though, which slows down movement slightly. So Ica is moving more and more towards the life of a loyal servitor. I can only imagine this is a grand thing. But work around the rest of the colony is, unfortunately, going a little bit slowly. But on the plus side, it is significantly less bad than it has been for a little while. Everyone is generally speaking, in fairly high spirits. We're also getting a couple more of the traps laid down, which is a big improvement for us overall, I would say. We've got plenty of marble going down. We've got quite a lot of new marble furniture popping up around the base, which I'm extremely happy with, and we've even finished the inner cladding of this room, which I'm very, very pleased with. Actually, you know what? Let's cancel these two jobs and instead remove these walls first, just to be sure that we can install some coolers. Because I think having some coolers down on this side as well is also going to be a bit of an important one for us, just to manage the temperature for those occasions where we do get a bit of an issue. Now, we're already back down to very, very little hay grass there, which is a worrying sight to behold. But I did force harvest a little bit because our animals were actually starting to struggle a wee bit. We don't want that. No. Now, over here, who is allowed to do that work? It's probably just Dark Aavak at the moment. Well, actually, no. There's plenty of people who have the outdoors, be allowed outdoors, so that should be okay. You're going to be okay. You're a little woozy still. Consciousness -5. But let's just have a quick look at what your plant work speed is now. Let's go and find that. Where are you? Plant work speed is 155. Manipulation is times 50%. So we're 100% importance site times 60. 30% importance. Plant skills is 169. Global work speed times 80%. Field hand plus 160%. Final value is 155, so it's increased it by just shy of 20%. Now, it will probably push it up a little bit more than 20% overall once all of the anesthetic is worn off, and once we fix the eye, it's going to get even better. A gift: chinchilla fur hat, fur lady's hat, and an elephant leather bowler hat. Wow, really? You shouldn't have. How lovely of you. Can we get those brought inside? Can we hold... Did you have to... You scallywags, I know what you're up to. You dropped that on top of a trap on purpose in hopes that something would go wrong. Oh, really? Dark Aavak and Bone Dragon have both got the plague. Humphrey is fine. Humphrey did have the plague for a little bit, but is now significantly better. But unfortunately... Well, this is going to be a problem. Okay, Dark Aavak, simply put, you need to rest until healed. We also need Bone Dragon. Was it Bone Dragon who caught the plague as well? Let's have a quick look. Yes, the plague. Great. Well, Bone Dragon's not having the best of times, I'm going to be honest with you. Not having even the slightest best of times. Lady Wolfheart, I'm afraid you're going to have to get up right now and go and tend to Bone Dragon, please. And then immediately after that, tend to Dark Aavak. And we're just going to have to leave them resting up for a little while. That's a bit of an anticlimactic end to the episode, I must say. But we are getting towards that time. We are busy repairing the turrets and, well, in fact, building new ones. And then hopefully we'll get to the repairing of the old ones. But our prisoners are in significantly higher spirits of late. We still need to get the place cleaned up. And Ica is... Wow, Ica, that was kind of crazy. Very nice to see. Where are you off to now? Having a little bit of a chit-chat. Okay, well, now that it's all worn off, all of the anesthetic, let's just see where that is. Plant work speed, 325%. There we go. That's what we wanted to see. I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit disheartened when I saw it only being at 155. It's like, oh, okay. But the anesthetic was having quite a lot of an effect on that. Still shaking off the worst of it. But considering he was still under the effect of anesthetic and was already faster than he was before, that should have keyed us in, really, when you think about it. Now, let's have a quick look at the plague. You've got immunity of 25, and the plague itself is at 20. Dark Aavak, plague at 20, immunity only 21%. We are going to need a lot of work on keeping that down, but I should imagine that we're going to be all right. So for the most part, we're going to continue to bring in odds and sods, marble and granite where possible, make more bricks where we can, and continue to improve the overall state of the colony. We've still got a big bit of excavation work to do, but that will come in time. I am actually starting to reconsider my initial plans to have this as a regular event and actually just run a ventilation system up and around this system and then just thicken the wall out here. I'm okay with the idea of having a crossover, but every single branch that this main trunk of heat has to go through, it decreases. Like the heat won't spread quite as evenly. But since we'll have geotherms at either end, I think we should be okay. That's my hope at any rate. But it's going to be an interesting project to get going, having a big old central heating system there. Siphon, how are you doing health-wise? Not so great, actually. So I'm going to allow Siphon to bring in this last little bit from outside. But from then on, I want Siphon just sticking to the base for the time being. There we go, Siphon. Thank you very, very much for all of the work that you're doing. You can stick to the macabre zone for now. Where is Yoko? How is Yoko doing? Toxic buildup 5.1. That's a lot better, but we're still going to have Yoko, not squeamish, Yoko is anything but stick to macabre for the time being and just help hauling things around the base. But I think that's going to be a good place to wrap up today's episode. I really do hope you've enjoyed. Unfortunately, both Bone Dragon and Dark Aavak are down with the plague. It seems that if Randy can't beat us by hurling insects and raids at us, he'll beat us by hurling the smallest and yet quite often the most deadly of creatures at us, bacteria and viruses. Well played, Randy. Never give up. Keep us on our toes, but that is going to be it for me. So until next time, and as always, do take care, everyone.